It is a little messy in here. Let's see. All the stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already, before you go, Espio and I want to give you your presents. You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, we have more guests. Amy, there you are. To join us. Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pairs needs help from the birthday girl. The tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door in the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday? She has the key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's birthday privilege. The word birthday is being thrown around a lot here. A lot. Amy must be haste. I don't even know. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer, and I'm just making sure things go well. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides murder, I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat, and I'm Espio, the poet. I remember Espio being like his voice is kind of like sultry in a way. I don't remember how I remember that, but I just do, okay. Can I hear some? Sure, teardrop in the spring, can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Was that it? I have more if you okay. Cherry blossoms in the spring. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Ash and I here are on established both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the daddy car? I'm yawning, sorry. I see. We were all set off. Rogue, Blaze, Shadow, Sonic all passed to the library car, where Amy told Espio to stay. I promptly picked the poof off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he went to go see what Knuckle was up to in the saloon car. And where was Rogue? What happened? Did you see her? Okay. Yeah, Rogue came to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Let's see. After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Yeah, see, I think it's Shadow just because, like, the history of the game, but it's a murder mystery, so it'd be too obvious if it was Shadow. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by rolling monkey ball action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckle locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around with her with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you would like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered. Searching for clues. What proves they're saying is true? We need to confirm Rector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually reading the library car. Okay, I think already the clue is... Let's see. Oh, there's books right here. Oh, poor thing. The arms really showed in his car. To be fair, it's a villain who's thing. Oh, I thought it was a clue. So many books on the ground. Holidays were knocked out by the train speeding up. The road pulled a lot of those out searching for something. Or reckless behavior. I feel sorry for those poor books. His fines are increasing. This kid feels empathy for everything. You know what that is? Like a chow hangs pre-car hanging there. I don't really know. What is the conductor? What are the conductors like the bad guy? Oh, brochures. They're travel destination idea restaurants. Ash, look at this. There's a couple maps here. That's the library card. The books are organized by genre. Let's take it. Yes, sounds good. We should take this brochure by the cave too. No, I'll leave it. Okay. Some things always hidden in the trash. Nothing here. Ash, are you sad something in the trash bin? I'm sure there's something hidden in the next trash can. Can you find? You're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Oh, okay. Let's see. Why is this book highlighted? What's this big bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I would just end the book he's written. It's weird that he's in here. Maybe people just appreciate omelet. Fancy a poem? How about a poem about trains? Locomotive in motion. I think I've lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Actually, I really like that one. Let's see. What would it be? I made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must replace. I don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. Can I take your order? Do I have to take orders? My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked my eggs for Sunny. Oh, my talent is wasted. You're so rude! Never mind. Let's talk to Vector real quick. Did you bring any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. I'm a man of authenticity tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? Let's see. Talk. Okay, so yeah, that's just the same thing over. Can I take your order? Oh yes, please, I'm starved. I'm actually off duty. Then why would you show me the menu? Why would you tease him? No! Look, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh my, I didn't mean to. Wait, hold on, there's no evidence besides... Oh my gosh, wait. Oh. Check out our book club, book of the month, Gone Gal. Okay, I think that's... I'm gonna like scroll over everything once more. Okay, so why do I keep asking to take... What the... Wow, I wish you could stop with all these books. It's not like me, no time to rest. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. That's odd. I know some books have fallen off the train and the floor. Every book on the shelf is in alphabetical order, but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's a user guide for the Manual Express. Sorry, I just burped. Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Brain Manual. Wait, we have enough clues? I don't even know what we have. So, the two of you don't believe us, huh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity. I'm not gonna know. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library card to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if... Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle, I remember, the arcade machine and saloon, so I figured I'd check it out. I mean, yeah. Espio, Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? I have a hunch of what the book might be. Can you help me? Oh, yes. The Mirage Express. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Okay, well, this is a big limb. Okay, I noticed the rings get higher, which is not good. Because I am just not. These books are scattered on the floor, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. The lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, whatever. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Ash, if you don't mind. If you ask SBO some part of the manual, flip to a page and ask away. Which page should I quiz them on? Page 14. Okay, what effective and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. I remember the conductor saying the train could clean itself. Although I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire janitors. Detect weapons or explosive beings brought into the train, ensuring passenger safety. And another one. Okay, which page should I choose? 89. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you'll be charged a no-show fee. It does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Geez, the person who made this one must have been over 65. 3 for 3. Gotcha. Okay. I want to pick this one, but this one too, and this one. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. Now, did I pass your little test? Yes. Totally. It's wild you're able to retain the information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. You've clearly read the manual. These answers feel far too specific to be guessless. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious even if true. No. I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to sustain despite being truthful. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can. Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Oh, it's, not sure what we're trying to say with that, but don't waste my time. Oops. This one? Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what that has to do with anything. We're up, Ash. Let's get our argument out. It just proves that Shadow was in the cart. Nice. Shadow walked to the library car to get the saloon car, where he originally set a high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it, which wasn't a high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated, reading this book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? I can sense Espio's desperation here. If you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Ash, one that we love Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. I was so involved in my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass by through the library car. When Vector returned, he had even tapped me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. Vector is like the brain of a fish, bro. He's not gonna remember that. I must avenge my friend's deaths, or ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. He doesn't seem right to me. Tails, feel like I did something. Was Espio simply sitting, reading, or did he? What should I do? Join Tails. No, I can't drop Tails constantly. I'll continue the questioning hand. Ash, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers on board. They will be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuit would be torturous. Don't allow such old people to get sued. He did not say that, bro. I have to make sure to take care of. Tails. We have to piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. My fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Alright, let's get my thoughts in order. Okay, oh, I guess we can use the library map to show that the path that Shadow took. Oh my god. So I think what the evidence is going to be is that the library map shows that Shadow didn't necessarily have to take the path that Espio was near to leave and enter the library card. So I think that's going to be the evidence. That's what I'm thinking. This is my mind's going on. Oh my god, they're everywhere. I got 7 this time. Got like ultra evidence. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from each other. A straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen each other. Where exactly on the map do you mean? Where could have Espio been for Shadow not to see him? Sitting at this table. Okay, well, it's obviously this one. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen each other from the spot, because a bookcase was in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I feel like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have further points. Thank you both for answering our questions. Nice. I feel kind of bad though. I was gonna let him kill him. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I can use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Roog, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems like the door to the cart is open. Amy must have kept it open while she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him heck, and if you need any oh my gosh, we know. We know a murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock goes the clock, while the heroes are in the caboose. At this point... Come on, Ash, let's see what's next. Alright, I guess that's everything. Okay, yeah, let's go. You sure you don't want to stay and look around the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Yeah, I looked at everything already that I could have, so I'm pretty sure we're good on that.